I own jack shit. The following games, images, musics, and sounds belong to their respective owners. Please support the official release, or one of your nerd cards will be pulled. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, HTG here with some Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Alright guys, we're in the middle of solving Cheerio's dead case, but I have a sneaking suspicion. As far as we know, Genocide Jack. Leave the girls' locker room? Yes. Alright, I'm sure there must be still more waiting for me to discover. Oh yeah, the boys' locker room. Alright guys, so what the hell? Tornado, huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite fit into the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster is in the other room, locker room is. That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Wait a minute, wasn't she in here? Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What's the reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. 2 locker rooms posters has been added. Well, what the hell is that? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the Truth Bullets Abuse section. Alright, nothing else here for me. Let's see if I can ask Mondo and Sakuya. Shit. Dude, okay, come on. Maybe Sakura knows.
Of course.
Oh yeah, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' locker, girls' room could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
but there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein and protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee. I think in the warehouse it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled it on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain was disappeared. We can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, it's usually clean if there was never stain here to begin with. Disappearing stain has been added to the Truth Bullets Abuse. Wait a minute! Was she killed in the boys' locker room? Look, this is a boy, and could the posters have been switched? But if they were alive, I think I have something I don't want to say. I don't want to say because it sounds a bit ridiculous. It's really ridiculous, my dear. I need to 100% confirm this about Cheerio. I have a theory about her. I have a slight theory about her. I need to go to the warehouse. I need to go to the warehouse really quick. There it is. How'd I know? 'Cause I know. Where's she? Celeste. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought about talking about the warehouse itself. Might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I will tell you. You and only you. Last night I saw her in here. Cheerio was in the warehouse. What? Really?
Indeed.
This is right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Uh-oh.
I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Huh. Blue. Blue and pink. Boy and girl. That's hints to my theory.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Yeah. It's all starting to make sense now. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our one rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Ah, it's all about counts I'm getting. I need to go to the library. That's it. That's the library. Come on. Need to get to the library and solve. Okay, so, There's a thick layer of dust on the top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. Ned's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right there. Well, that's right. Marcus said he was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Wait. The killers. The murders. I need to check something. Oh crap, but the only one who could do... I can't think of anyone but Bayuka. And the extension cord's gone. Alright, we gotta find Bayuka. Bayukawa. Fuck it. Baya. Let's call him Baya. Okay, that's a view. Where the hell could he have gone to? I'll try searching the dorms first. There's the dorms, okay. So let's see. Aha! That's where I want to go. I think I'm starting to get how the killer killed her. I don't want to say it yet. I want to confirm my theory first. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps rumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah!
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created, outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Cheerio would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that's was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Same here. Fuck. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
She was a little bit strange, didn't really hang out with other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Cheerio to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. It's kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex. Oh wait, maybe she has used to guys spoiling her. The law says that you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Always account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. No. Please no. Not now.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Can you fuck off? Huh?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial!
Damn it!
You remember where to meet, right?
I wish I didn't.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Damn it! Okay, if my theory is correct, if my theory is correct, I think I know how this all went down. The red door is right through there. This theory is gonna come as a shock to you guys. If my theory is correct. If I believe Ahem, so, is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Toko's not here. And Toko is... really don't remember.
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that nut job? That little nut job. She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. Oh, yep, I was right. She's a killer. Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out of the kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Oh shit. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag me a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! Phew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find who killed Cheerio. I think I have an idea. Cheerio Fusaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made a choice to kill a girl like that? Now, there's something you didn't notice, and I'm gonna give another hint to my theory. All the victims I saw in that pamphlet were men. That's the biggest clue to my theory I can ever put out there. You ready? We doing this? Everybody starts.
Well,
I will uncover the villain who performed such a heinous act on a weaker individual. Taka. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Shall we go?
Shall we begin?
hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What got her so worked up? Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. There is something odd about Toko behavior. I don't think mere shock is just enough to explain it. Ah, fuck it. We're wasting time. Let's do this. We have no choice, right? We have to do this. Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevators on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank within heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Here we go. It came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're ripping raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Grills,
Everyone, please find your
grills.
assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Oh, hell yes. Don't mind if I do. Set skills. I think I only have like, what? I only have like... Huh. Oh damn. Alright. All rise. Trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else. Okay then, let's talk about the murder weapon.
Yeah. First, you have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Locker room doorbell.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Indeed it was.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Freeze! Boom!
No, that's wrong.
That's right, Phoenix right in this bitch.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime?
Yeah.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the
Love how
scene
everybody
that could
bleeds
have
pink in
caused
this
that
world.
kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Uh-huh.
You looked at her head wound?
No shit. You had to fucking examine it.
That's so creepy.
You had to look at it, jackass.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
It's the actual Genocide Jack.
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chiria? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Absolutely. What is debate? Lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these white lines. So think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there are a way to keep these white noises from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In this case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm not on gentle, so shit. Couldn't make it easy!
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, There's no proof for it.
Yes!
No, that's wrong.
Oh yeah! Show him the file.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
I can't say.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
Yeah.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Booblust.
No.
Bloodlust, you
bloodlust.
jackass.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Oh, I know. Is that... How the victims...
I got it!
How the victims were positioned.
Apparently,
They're all hanging.
In every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Yep.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
Ooh.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
I think I know who she is.
In fact, it's Toko.
Yep.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
He's not.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Nope, it's how she reacted when she got up.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Yep.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
She has dual personality. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What if it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also not to be Toko? The answer to that, she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Hangman's Gambit. B. What's the answer? S. I don't know this. C. Oh. Skits! Skits! Schizophrenic! Where's the T? Where's the T? Where's the T? Schizo! Schizo,
Is
damn
it
it.
because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
Yeah.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Schizophrenic.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Uh-huh. One thing that shows Toko could have been split. She fainted. Her behavior changed.
I got it!
Yep, it was a behavior.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Uh-huh.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Yeah. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yep, she was acting like a psycho. It was, I hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, a top inning and a bottom. A sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Yeah.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was
utterly calm.
In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can't.
She fucking bathed in there if she could. She knows it.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
She was scared of letting it out. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
It's from letting her psychopath from getting out.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Yeah.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
Hina, I'm sorry, but no.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What? Yeah.
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
Yeah, in this case, he's right.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
If it was me, well, I think you'd be shit out of luck. But him, you're just asking for it.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Yeah, like, you chose the wrong person to give your heart to. He just crushed it and shit on it. You're kind of bad for her,
Besides, you broke your promise first.
Huh?
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Oh.
But in spite of that promise,
Cheerio's dead. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. That's her confession! But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh.
That's the only reason I promised.
But you didn't.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
Genocide Jack couldn't.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
Uh-oh.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Uh-oh.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Mm-hmm.
The person?
Jack.
You don't mean...
Jack. Come on, Jack. Come on and play. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom. But in the next second...
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Yep, Jack.
What the heck?
Uh-oh.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Yeah, that whole shit.
What the fuck is this?
Fucking insanity.
What happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
Yep.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Yeah, no. Oh boy.
So intense.
Oh boy.
They say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Oh my gosh.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Oh yeah.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Yeah.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Uh-oh. Good. Fuck that face. I know what I'm using as a thumbnail. This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Oh shit.
Some of us think we might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
Oh shit.
Just kidding!
And it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
Yeah.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Seriously.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
Yep.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Uh-huh.
Just kidding again!
I just gave a haha because I have no words. I'm literally shocked. This bitch is insane.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
Genocide Jill!
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Yep.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
What?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Could Toko have done it?
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
What the hell?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Uh-huh. Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but there's something still bothering me. What she said. I need to get more details about all this. I don't get this. Make your arguments. Status of dead body.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Uh-huh.
If you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
Shit.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Huh. Oh shit.
Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, I have to just focus on remembering Chihiro's body. That should just have the answer. That should prove that what he said isn't quite right.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
Wait!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps
I know.
if you had an alibi, that would change things.
alibi, huh?
I know what it
When you
is.
compare your past murder to modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Give it up. You killed her.
I know what it is, but he won't. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, but I...
You say that.
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi!
When you compare your past murders to modus operandi matches completely.
No, it's wrong.
Wait. Wait a second.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same?
She used knives.
I'm not
She
so
didn't
sure
use any
about that.
knives.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How is it any different?
The cord.
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
She stabs.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
Uh-huh.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Oh gosh.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
Uh-huh.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
She used knives and killed men. Oh crap, nope, no, it was... Yeah,
Shoot!
crap. The victim's fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different.
That's right, the head blow.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Uh-huh.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
But the second difference is how she was suspended. In the photos of the genocide cases, the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. What would you suspend her?
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
The cord.
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Uh-huh.
What is your point?
Wait for it.
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Bingo.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Yep.
And you know what else?
What?
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Big Makoto!
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were.
They're
in each
boys!
Genocide Jack case.
They're boys!
There's a pattern there, just waiting to figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
You see, there was a pass around Genocide Jack. If you look at the names of victims, what you notice is... You can figure it out. She was a girl!
I got it!
That's it!
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases,
They're all men.
the victims had something in common.
Ken Harada, 32. Tetsudo Honda, 17. Shoju Kaku, 23. Kano Zizi, 14. Taika Yoshida, 30. Yep, all man names.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Yep.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
The hell is wrong with you?
I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Oh shit.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged man madam!
Oh fuck.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Yep.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Uh-oh.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, Lolly Curve!
Oh shit.
Slowly, curve.
Oh, someone's getting triggered!
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Yep.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
Yep.
Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Huh.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors.
Oh my gosh.
I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Dear gosh.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
Da-da-da-da!
Oh, no, no!
She's fully equipped. That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Dear
Go
gosh.
ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can you gutter dogs, all of you.
Uh-oh.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Oh my gosh, this bitch. She's ready and psychopathic.
I
Uh-oh.
have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Nope.
But the body really was suspended,
Yes.
right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Wait.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
We were close though. Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Select someone. She didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know. You!
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government
That's right.
documents.
Clever
or internal
boy!
police
Holy shit, I didn't realize it! He's the only one!
Plus, you'd already looked through the genocide
But he
jack
couldn't
file
find
before
the
this all
scissors.
happened, hadn't you?
Let's do this!
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Yep.
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yep.
Oh, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh shit.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
Come on.
See. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yep.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Yeah. Any locker room. This is suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Yeah, how would you think that? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
How did you know that?
Nothing strange about that, I'd say. On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
Nobody knew.
Share with the rest of the class.
A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Absolutely. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak point and hold the triangle spot, then you'll memorize that weak point. This memorized phrase can only be shot at as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When the best time to flashback, well, you'll just have to use that with your king wits, won't you? In any case, I'll say that if you don't use the flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well, good luck, and have fun. Make your argument. Monochroma file number 2.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But
Yep.
he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room, you absolutely take it!
Shut up.
A natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you?
Oh boy. Hearing Barker's committed about Shio with being a girl, I realized there was a clear contradiction there. Because it doesn't make any sense. He could have known.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Yep.
But he was acting weird. How?
If
Well-
you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's
Hold
a
on.
natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
What? You did something? Oh, okay. Grab.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird. How?
Shit.
if you're presented with the opportunity
I don't know what to do here.
to check out the girls' locker room, you absolutely, that's a natural.
The victim, what so of course I would. There was no time. What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you?
Alright, let's see. Influence gauge. If you choose when the character's talking. Fire and choose bullets. Loading choose bullets. Hold. There's something here, I just can't see it.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird. How?
If you're
I don't get it. How?
presented with the opportunity to check out the girls, that's a natural.
The victim was Chihiro, so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker.
Okay, let's... I need to see the goddamn file.
Room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
Shit!
What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you?
It's there, but I just don't see it.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Shoot!
What the hell is it?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of...
Flashback. 3 points. When a character is talking, some text will appear in yellow. If you target a weak point, then hold down the triangle button, you can use that weak point. Ah!
But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro, who was so of course I would suggest you check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
What's so strange? Was he taking you with you?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird, but he was acting weird. If you're
That's
presented
it.
with the opportunity to check,
That's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Shoot!
What the hell?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird, but he was acting... If you're presented with the opportunity...
That's it!
The victim was Chihiro, so of course I would suggest we...
That's it! That's it! That's it!
So, you said Byakuya...
Before we
was
found the
acting
body!
kinda weird before we found the
What?
Shoot!
So,
I just don't get it. What? What is it? I don't get it. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! I have an idea! I have an idea!
you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Before we found the body!
But he was acting weird...
How? If you're presented with the opportunity... That's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro.
That's it! How did we know? How did you know? How did you fucking know?
I'll tell you what's so strange.
Alright, hold on, I'm sorry guys, I gotta stop it right there. Recording time's almost done. Alright guys, I thank gosh I figured that out. I swear, I was stumped until I just instantly hit me like, wait, I was doing the right thing, but I hit it in the right order. Alright guys, so you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Till next time I step out of the void, enjoy your existence.
Yeah.